Welcome to the Money Watch Show. It's Tuesday, November 5th. What's new, America? Anyway, this is Jill Schlesinger. I'm your co-host. I'm here with Mark Talercio. We're here to talk about your money and your life. We're not here to talk about the election. Mark, you know, I was trying to think, what is a good way to distract myself from all the noise that will be going on today? Do you have some coping mechanism for yourself?
No, I'm actually kind of into it, so I won't be turning away from it that much.
You won't? I'm watching really for the market reaction because that's the only reason I get called for it. But I have been amusing myself with puppy videos, a lot of those. I've been doing that a lot. I've also been amusing myself with compiling weird economic data that makes me just kind of go down a rabbit hole so I don't even have to think about where I am today, you know what I mean? Like I can go backwards in some ways. And I was considering this recently and I was like, 5 years ago, in November of 2019, if you were not here for 5 years and I just said, hey, you know, the economy is going to grow by 2.5, 2.6, 2.7%, you'd be like, oh, okay, so nothing happened, right? A lot has happened. You know what else has happened, Mark? It's like we have resumed our consumptive ways. Remember when I wrote The Great Money Reset and I said people are reconsidering their consumptive habits and people were like during COVID telling us, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need that, I don't have to do this. And it kind of changed back to where it was and then some, don't you think?
COVID's it's a distant memory now.
Is it? Like, do you think of it that way?
It was only 4 short years ago, coming up on 5. But it seems like it's kind of done with.
I'm so stuck.
People have gone back to their old habits,
and then some. I think people are doing even more. And I think that as much as we complain about everything going on, there is nothing like a little retail therapy that makes people feel better about whatever is happening for them. And so as a result, I did want to talk to you a little bit about where we are right now. We are in November. Yes, it's election season, but you know what November means? It is holiday gift time, my friends. And do you know, this is crazy. I was watching football over the weekend. All the ads have started. Did you notice that, Mark?
I noticed that. And then I also noticed I turned on Netflix the other night and, you know, as soon as the calendar hit November, boom, it's nothing but holiday movies.
Yeah, you got to go to the Hallmark channel also. That's heavy duty.
Yeah, well, Netflix is now airing a lot of the Hallmark stuff.
Oh man, do you ever watch what is suggested to you? Do you know what I mean? Where it says for you?
Yeah, because you watch this, we think you'll like this.
Do you ever do that or not?
Very rarely.
I never do it. It's like I've never clicked on an ad that is served to me because of like a Google search ever. Never. So I must be an outlier. But anyway, so it is holiday spending time. And you know what that means? It means you're going to lose your mind. If you're worried about that, I have some tips for you. In fact, I was on CBS Mornings with the anchors, Adriana Diaz and Tony DeCopel, and we talked a little bit about the holiday spending season. So, Mark, let's air that segment, and then you and I will come back after, and we can talk a little bit more about what holiday shopping season really means for most people. So here's a segment that recently aired about holiday spending.
When people are spending so much and you're in that frenzied moment, you're not thinking about what happens on January 2nd or January 15th or as those credit card bills come due. So that's why I said to the producers here, we got to get to people before they do it.
Yeah. Okay. So then let's go to this question here. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, these sales are coming. What should people be doing to prepare other than making sure their passwords are refreshed?
Okay,
their limbs are stretched.
Get ready. I got to get my, okay. So what we really want people to do is make your list. And just like Santa, make your list, check it twice. And, you know, I think that the most important part of that is maybe you look back to last year. Just pull your credit card bills up and you see what you put on the bills last year, look at your statements, and you say, okay, who are the people I have to give gifts to, right? What is the kind of hosting duties that I'll have? How much am I going to spend on that? Don't forget your holiday tipping for all the folks who you want to. But if you put that together right now and maybe also put an extra little line item in for a miscellaneous, give yourself a little 5 or 10% buffer, just like you would do with almost like a construction project. Give yourself a buffer. Try to put that down, because I think once you do put pen to paper or create that spreadsheet, I do think you are more likely to spend within reason.
I love that.
No. Oh my God, the
What,
no.
you don't
He's
agree?
shaking me off the ball.
No, it's everyone has a plan. It's like what Mike Tyson said. Everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. So you could have a list.
Yeah.
Then you're going to log on and you're boom, 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 sale, deal, opportunity.
But I
Buy
agree,
stuff.
because if you look at what you spent last year and all the extra money you spent, that's going to be sobering. Then you're going to be like, oh, I'm so horrible. How did I do that last year? I'm going to be better this year. It's going to change the emotion.
Or maybe we turn it into like a bit of a sport and we say, okay, here's all the gifts I have to buy. Let me start doing my research right now. And if you look at the way most people conduct research, sure, they'll go into a store maybe just for fun, but they're really doing online research. And you have all of these extensions of your browsers that can help you look at prices and keep track of them. So, you know, we've got a Google price tracker. There's the PayPal Honey. There's Camel, which is Amazon. And frankly, even if you just wanted to pop a few items in your cart at various stores that you like, you'll figure it out pretty quickly. I just like this idea of like, again, we're just trying to switch your mindset. Instead of like spend, it's like, how can I spend really smartly this holiday season and not blow it?
The key thing is that it is an emotional time of year. You want your kids to be happy, and you think that that means more, but it doesn't necessarily. What are your thoughts on cash gifts?
I love when grandparents want to pop some extra money into a 529 plan. Handing a kid a $20 bill, it's not the worst thing in the world. My producer Samantha's like, yeah, my aunt used to give me a $15 check and I never cashed it. But like, it is interesting as long as the parents say, this is cash in your hand. How are you going to spend it?
So, Mark, let me ask you something. Do you make your list of gifts that you're giving?
Oh, God, no.
Never?
No, never.
At all? I do. You don't, what about for, you're going to have a different kind of tipping thing because you don't have a doorman anymore.
Yeah, we won't be tipping as much, that's for sure.
Not only you save some money there, but like I do. I mean, I have a whole list. Like, what about all that? Like you, I have to give you a stupid gift. I just send Mark more money.
My circle is much smaller than yours. It's me, it's Amanda, and it's Theo, and that's basically it.
Do you do a lot of searching for prices based on something you're looking for or not?
No, like if there's something that I want, I just kind of go get it. I don't go to like a dozen different websites seeing if it's cheaper here, it's cheaper there. No, just if that's what I need, I just get it, give it to me.
Let's say somebody, like not me, but somebody else wanted to get you a present. What do you think you would want? Like, what is the thing that would be like, oh man, if I had that, that'd be so great. What would that be?
I don't know. Like we were talking about this the other day. It's like, you know, I mean, we're only in our 40s, but it's kind of, we're at that stage. It's like, what do I possibly need? Like we were just talking about, I asked the man, I'm like, is there anything you want? If there's something you want, let me know.
She's like, no, I buy whatever I want for myself. Thank you very much, dum-dum.
Yeah, and some things I don't even bother. I just let her get it on her own because I don't know what exactly it is that she's looking for. But, we kind of just get each other maybe one thing, two things max, and then we get Theo a handful of things. That's it. But what do I want? I don't know. There's nothing I really want at this stage. Maybe a new pair of Bluetooth headphones.
Oh, really? I can send that to you. Let me make that a gift from JillOnMoney.com.
That's what I told Amanda.
I'm happy to do that.
You know what I got her? You know what I got her last year?
What?
Have you seen these massage guns?
Oh, yeah. Theragun or something like that. I think that's what it's called.
She uses this thing all the time. She walks around with a massage gun in her hand.
Oh, my God. She loves it.
She uses it, so that's good.
That's good. Sometimes, like when you get somebody a gift, a thing, I'm the queen of like, no, do experience, don't do a gift. But that said, sometimes a gift, people just love it every time they. So, Jackie's favorite gift was her friend got her a Dyson vacuum cleaner. She loved it. I'm like, that's what you love? Like, what about the diamond earrings I got you? Yes, those are nice, but I love that Dyson.
Well, once you go Dyson, there's no going back.
I also want to remind everybody that experience-based gifts really do create lasting happiness, and you don't have to spend a ton of money. Here's the other thing, like this whole idea that like you have to spend a lot. I feel like this is a little bit of like the Instagram social media trap that people are like, I got this gift, or let's unbox this, and like nobody really cares. I mean, that's what, especially as an adult, like don't worry. I have this one friend who loves gift giving. And a few years, I don't know, maybe it's probably 10 years ago, I was like, let's stop with the gifts. And she's like, but I love giving gifts. And I'm like, oh, dang it. Then I have to give you a gift. I think it's the dumbest thing. And like, I'd rather just say like, okay, let's go out to dinner. That's like an experience. Or I remember once I took my sister's kids to Colbert, and it was like the best thing ever. By the way, it was free because, I work at CBS and I knew people there. So like just to be able to do something fun together is probably more memorable than whatever dumb thing you get them. So what's your view on cash gifts? Should I get that for my niece? We basically said no more gifts for these kids. They're adults, so no more gifts. There's too many in my life.
Yeah, then what are you going to give them? I mean, if you got to give something, they're adults, so it's not like you can put the money into a 529 plan or something.
I know. I got to get a gift for Theo though, and I want a good gift. Dang it. You've been very lax on that for me.
We just did at your suggestion. We got tickets for the Radio City Music Spectacular.
Oh, that's going to be
Christmas Spectacular.
That is going to be so great.
He will love that with the animals and everything. He'll love that.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, if you guys are feeling uptight about your holiday spending already, give us a holler. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button. And if you need to do a little retail therapy just to get through the next day, days, month, okay, I get it. But try to keep a lid on it a little bit, please. You can sign up for our free weekly newsletter at our website, JillOnMoney.com. Otherwise, if you have a question, just click the Contact Us button. We'll get your note. Mark Delarcy was the co-host, executive producer, and king of all things web. We are distributed by Paramount Global. We drop our episodes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Please leave us a rating and review wherever you listen. And gang, let's just be nice to each other in the next couple days, okay? Nice. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. Change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you on Thursday.
Paramount Podcasts.